Hi everyone, I am Kylie Minogue. The sound on this Aphrodite album, it's just a return to pop dance. What thrills me especially about the album is it's very emotive. There's lots of euphoric rushes throughout the album, which is always a good thing. I worked with various producers, and then all of what I recorded came to the central hub in the form of Stuart Price, who we just hail. I think in effect I got the best of both worlds because I had other producers with their style, and then I had Stuart just kind of knit them all together and massage songs so that they fitted together for a cohesive album.
Partly. Name?
Kylie.
Nickname?
Min and Kick.
Hometown?
Melbourne.
Sign?
Very Gemini.
Turn-ons?
Surprise.
Turn-offs?
Rudeness, insincerity.
Vices?
Can't share that with you.
Hobbies?
Listening to music.
Dream date?
I'd stay home with my love and with a bottle of red wine.
Makeout song?
Sex on Fire, Kings of Leon.
Ice cream?
Vanilla.
Pop me?
Currently back on the radar in splendid fashion is the one and only Grace Jones. And no one can do it like her. I also am pretty obsessed with Dolly Parton. And I've never met Dolly, so that would be a dream come true. Who else? I mean, Madonna, of course, when I was a teenager. Prince. Jumping forward, it was artists like Chemical Brothers, like Daft Punk. It doesn't really matter what genre it is, but I find inspiration from lots of different places. The video for All the Lovers was directed by Joseph Kahn, who's extremely accomplished, and I loved working with him. Basically, it's about universal love and referencing a photographic artist, Spencer Tunick, who photographs masses of naked people in various places around the world. I am raised up by eventually thousands of people to be atop this pyramid of lovers. I shall forever be indebted to Joseph that he got me, and he took on board that I wanted it to have a sensitive approach and not just be an orgy. My tour here late last year was it was phenomenal. I have to thank all of you who not only came, but who have supported me over many, many years and inspired me to burn my purse and do it anyway. And it really was an incredible experience, and I will be back in a heartbeat as and when I can. So thank you. I've seen a few Kylie drag queens in all sorts of shapes and sizes. I went to this drag show in Melbourne, and I'd just been to see a band. It was the Lemonheads, so very different, and I was in a bit of a hippie moment, and somehow we ended up at this drag show, and I felt the least like Kylie of anyone in that room. There was all these, uber heightened versions of me right next to me, and I was just like this, I don't know, like a kind of wood nymph next to these incredible larger-than-life characters. So yeah, I definitely met them, and it's a privilege to know that I'm being represented out there. My fashion style, how do I describe that? Sometimes I wish I had a look that was very simple and I could it was a uniform every day, but it's not in my character. It depends what day it is. I'm gonna go for a hippie vibe, or I'm gonna go for a military vibe, or if I didn't have the outlet to wear crazy clothes, I don't know how I would walk around the street because I would have to do it somehow. So thank God I get put on the stage. Yeah, or I'd just be the crazy lady walking around the street. Pop music, if I had to attempt to define that, would be a musical time capsule. It's capturing the spirit of what's happening with the general public, or the popular public at the time. And that's changing always, which is great for me because I love to move with the times and love to be inspired and influenced and kind of tap into what's new and what's happening, and there's always new talent coming up. And P.S., it's normally only 3.5 minutes of your life, so it's not a great investment, but it's the gift that keeps on giving.